enough stop for me. You know, I always hate following Wes because he's a hard act to follow. Boy, you guys should see what you look like from up here. You are a good-looking group. I'm David Blank. I'm an ER doctor down at St. Francis, and I'll tell you, I feel pretty honored to be up here with potentially a future Speaker of the House. I tell you, we're at a rally called Kill the Bill. I feel like a preacher talking to the choir. You know, I don't think there's anything I could possibly say that's going to convince you that this is a bad bill. We wouldn't be here if we thought there was anything else to say about it. How many people have called your congressman about this bill? Excellent. How many people have talked to your neighbors and your family and made them call? And yet, Nancy Pelosi and those guys are still saying that we really, really want this bill. You know, it's like everything else. As soon as they pass it, we will learn to love it. You know, I'm an emergency doctor, I'm not a psychiatrist, but that woman is delusional. And most of the rest of them are liars, cheats, and bribe takers, and yeah, I'm a little off topic, but I'm going to talk to you just for a minute today, kind of about what this bill means for you and your doctor. They've said all along, this is not going to do anything to that relationship. They're staying hands off, if you can believe anything they say. But at this point, they did a survey, and they asked doctors, if this bill passes, what will that do for your practice? And interestingly, 45% of them said, I'm retiring early or I'm getting out of the business. What does that do for your relationship with your doctor? You're still going to be sick, and your assumption is that your doctor's going to be there. Your doctor may not be there. And if he is, there's a growing trend in this country for doctors to no longer accept Medicare. So, you know, you're going to, at the point where you're going to need your doctor the most, you may be paying out of pocket if you want to still see him. It's not that he doesn't like you, it's not that he doesn't care about you, but he has to pay his staff and he has to feed his family. And government-run health care does not do that. That's the thing we all have to understand. They're wanting to expand a program that's already bankrupt to include more people. They've figured out all the math, and somehow it works out in Washington. But for any normal average person who pays their bills every month, those numbers just don't add up. Yep, you can't say it enough, and you can't say it loud enough. But, you know, this is, they keep talking, if you don't like this bill, then you shouldn't have Medicare. And to be honest, we probably shouldn't have Medicare. You know, all the problems with health care that we're talking about now are problems that developed once the government got in. They started manipulating prices, and look where we're at. But once these systems are in place and you start giving people, it's not really free stuff, they took all your money, and when you hit 65 or 67, you have an expectation you're going to get that back. That's what they promised. Yeah, unfortunately that money's gone. So what are we going to do now? I don't know. I don't know there's a good answer. But at this point, we should kill this bill. And for you states' rights people, this is a states' right issue. And we should bring it back to Indiana and solve these problems ourselves. And I'll just finish up real quick, a little, not really a one-liner, but one of my partners said it the other day and it made me laugh. That healthcare is a lot like toilet paper. Everybody needs it. You should buy it yourself because you know what you want. Charmin. You can use as much or as little as you think you need, and the government should have no role.